this is 2fly. I'm from New York City, and I became an artist because it was something I loved to do as a kid. I love to draw, and I love to color, and it's something that I've continued on, and now I'm painting walls. So my art means to me living life, being alive. When I'm painting and drawing and just creating something completely original, my own drawings, it's something that makes me feel alive. It makes me feel like being creative. I'm giving something back to the world, and it's just it makes me feel like I exist, you know, and I'm doing something that I love to do. I would like people to feel that they can appreciate art, especially graffiti art, urban art, or anything that's related to those forms, because we come from the streets, meaning like neighborhoods that are diverse and people of different backgrounds, and we want to show that in our work. It's super colorful. It represents all kinds of people. It represents people loving what they do. Graffiti art is a very fun art form. It's full of color. There's many people that can relate to it, even though they maybe can't read the letters. But we are creating pieces where people, you know, understand that this is an art form to be appreciated. It's urban art form, and so we want people to feel good about it. You know, not negative. It's not a negative art form. It doesn't attract negativity. It helps many of us live out our dreams, and so that's why I feel art can do that, or how people should feel about our work. So I became 2fly back in the early 90s. In 1992, I got my name as a graffiti writer, which at the time was illegal. You know, I was a 15-year-old kid tagging up and hanging out with my friends and drawing characters in black books and catching tags. But of course, as you get older, you have to find a way to make a living out of something you love, so that you're not stuck in some job that you hate and you feel unhappy. So lucky for me, I followed through graffiti. Graffiti led me to graphic design. Graphic design led me back to the walls, to mural, street art. And so it's a progression, it's an evolution, and that's how 2fly came to be, and I'm still growing. I feel like the toughest thing to be a professional artist today, I kind of feel like that question is more like it's actually a little bit easier today, because when we started, a lot of these people didn't appreciate graffiti. They saw it as a negative thing, and so I feel like it was very tough to think like, wow, can graffiti or urban art give you a career? And we didn't know that. We just followed through with what we loved, and we created areas of expertise now that we get hired for. Calligraphy, typography, letter design, character design, graphic design, just all kinds of art forms are created through what we started back then. So it's actually gotten a little easier to be an artist that comes from this culture. And then I would say maybe the hardest thing is just continuing to find ways where people don't graph up our murals, because it's something that we have to continue to battle with the street. It's just part of the culture. But I feel like when people know who you are and where you come from, they respect what you're doing. And even though you're moving into like a commercial area to try and make a living, because we all get older and we want to be able to make a living out of what we love. Some of the artists that I feel influenced by are Lady Pink, who's also Ecuadorian as I am, and she started as one of like the first female women in the 70s and 80s who's a cult figure in the graffiti culture. And so to me that's a big influence, because it's like women empowerment, it's a male dominated culture, and so that motivates you to, you know, be the next female. And then the other artist I would say is Basquiat, who's also like a graffiti, you know, artist, person on the street, who turned into like one of the biggest American artists of our time, whose works is appreciated by many figures in hip-hop culture, and his work is, you know, it's just undeniably amazing and great for so many reasons. So some of those figures are some of the inspirations that I have, and I'm trying to, you know, continue with the torch, keep going forward with it.